Before we begin, let's slow this moment down, just enough to arrive. Let this be a place where your system can soften a little, where joy doesn't need an invitation, where you don't have to wait until everything is handled to feel okay. Because today, we're talking about joy, not as a reward, not as a luxury, and not as something reserved for later, but as a practice, a living, breathing way of being. Many women were taught quietly and directly that joy comes after the work is done, after the weight is lifted, after you become more disciplined, more healed, more together. Joy becomes something postponed. And even when life is fine, joy can still feel distant. Not because you don't appreciate what you have, but because your nervous system is still bracing, still scanning, still preparing for the next thing. Especially for women in midlife, joy can start to feel complicated. There's a wisdom now, perspective, depth, but there's also exhaustion from holding so much for so long. Joy can feel indulgent or fragile or risky. Like if you let yourself feel too good, something might come along and take it away. So instead, joy becomes conditional. I'll relax once this passes. I'll enjoy myself when things settle. I'll celebrate after I've earned it. And without realizing it, joy becomes a destination instead of a companion. But the truth is, most of life doesn't settle first, which means if joy is always waiting for the perfect moment, it ends up waiting forever. Here's the gentle reframe I want to offer you. Joy is not something you deserve, it's something your body needs. Joy is not a distraction from real life, it's a regulating force within it. When joy is present, even subtly, your breath deepens, your shoulders drop. Your system receives the message, I am safe enough to be here. Joy doesn't have to be loud. It doesn't have to be celebratory. It doesn't have to look like happiness. Joy can be quiet, grounded, barely noticeable. The warmth of a mug in your hands, a song that shifts your mood, a moment of laughter that surprises you. These are not trivial moments. They are signals to your nervous system that you are not just surviving, you're living. Joy is not meant to be earned after endurance. It's meant to accompany you through it. And when joy becomes a practice, something you allow, notice, and return to, it stops feeling fragile. It becomes steady. Let's return to where we began. If joy feels far away right now, that doesn't mean you're doing something wrong. It often means you've been strong for a long time. Joy doesn't demand energy, it responds to permission. And permission doesn't require a full life overhaul. It requires presence. What if joy didn't have to wait for the big moments? What if it lived in the small ones you're already inside? Not joy that asks you to pretend everything's okay, but joy that coexists with complexity. Joy that says, yes, this is hard, and there is still beauty here. Yes, I'm tired, and sometimes gentle is meeting me. When you practice joy, you're not ignoring reality, you're expanding it. You're reminding yourself that your life is allowed to hold more than pressure. Joy doesn't take pain away, but it gives your system room to breathe around it. As we close, I want you to release the idea that joy has to be earned. You don't need to arrive somewhere first. You don't need permission from your past or your future. Joy is not a finish line, it's a rhythm. One you can return to again and again. Not perfectly, not consistently, but intentionally. Let joy be simple today. Let it be quiet. Let it be enough. You don't have to hold on to this reflection tightly. You don't need to remember every word. Just let the feeling of it stay with you, like a soft warmth that you can return to when you need it. Joy isn't waiting for you to deserve it, it's waiting for you to notice it. Thank you for spending this moment with me. If these reflections speak to where you are, you're always welcome to return. This is a soulful space for intentional living, honest reflection, positivity, and finding your way back to what feels true. Until next time, stay rooted in soul and wrapped in joy.